What is up, everybody? JT Dangerous here once again. I am here to do my New Japan Pro Wrestling Sengoku Lord and Nagoya 2019 predictions. Now, Sengoku Lord and Nagoya happens this Saturday morning, live on NewJapanWorld.com from the Aichi Professional Gym. Now, this card is pretty stacked. We have 8 huge matches with 2 IWGP titles on the line. So I'm very excited to do these predictions for you guys this year, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record, coming into Sengoku Lord and Nagoya after our last New Japan Pro Wrestling event, which was the 47th anniversary show for New Japan Pro Wrestling, we went 4-3. So our overall record coming in is 254, 129-1. So we're coming in hot. We haven't had a losing record in a while, and I'm looking to keep it that way. So hopefully this video we will continue the winning ways. We're on a 6 pay-per-view winning streak. Hopefully in this video we will continue that winning streak and make it lucky number 7. Hopefully. And hopefully you guys will be able to watch all of my videos on the channel. As always, show your support on all of my videos as always by watching those videos, super kicking those like buttons and that notification bell, commenting your picks and your opinions in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, as a first time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, pick the go in if you're a huge New Japan Pro Wrestling fan like myself and you're ready for this Sengoku Lord and Nagoya event. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerous. Welcome to the club, because this club is just two. Whoop, whoop. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these predictions. Starting off with the first matchup, it is a tag team battle. On one side, you have the Young Lions team of Ren Narita and his partner, a young lion who has definitely been stepping up his game in 2019. He is Shota Umino. And their opponents are the Young Lions team of Yuya Uemura and Yota Tsuji. So coming from me in this first tag team battle between the Young Lions, I'm going to go with the team of Shota Umino and Ren Narita to defeat the team of Yuya Uemura and Yota Tsuji. And now the next matchup. It is a 10-man tag team battle. On one side, you have the Legends team of Jushin Thunder Liger, Blue Justice, Yuji Nagata, the Master of the Kokeshi Honba, the Master of Bread Club, Satoshi Kojima, and the youngster Toa Hanare. And their opponents, all representing Suzuki Gun, Ichiban, consisting of Taka Michinoku, El Desperado, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, the #1 contender for the Never Openweight Championship, His Lordship Lord Taichi, and the leader of Suzuki Gun, Minoru Suzuki. So coming from me in this 10-man tag team battle, I'm going to go with the Suzuki Gun squad of Taka Michinoku, El Desperado, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Lord Taichi, and Minoru Suzuki to defeat the team of Jushin Thunder Liger, Toa Hanare, Yuji Nagata, Satoshi Kojima, and Honba by any means. And now the next matchup. It is a 6-man tag team battle with Wrestling Hinukuni and Wrestling Dontaku implications. On one side, he is the brand new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, and he will be defending that belt at Wrestling Dontaku Night 1 in Fukuoka. He is representing CMLL. He is Dragon Lee. And his partners are 2/3 of the IWGP Never Openweight 6-man tag team champions, and they are also the #1 contenders for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles at Wrestling Hinukuni. They are the team of the Sublime Master Thief Toru Yano and the Unchained Gorilla Togi Makabe. And their opponents, all representing the cutthroat era of consisting of the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, and he's looking to regain the gold at Wrestling Dontaku, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Bone Soldier, Taiji Ishimori, and his partners are the reigning 5-time IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions and the new Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the best damn tag team in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and one of my favorite tag teams. They will be accompanied by Masahiro Jado, and if you know their music, you know who I'm talking about. Consisting of the Silverback, Tongaloa, and the good bad boy Tamatonga, the Gorillas of Destiny, or God. Now, this whole thing started at G1 Supercard inside Madison Square Garden, where Dragon Lee defeated Bandito and Taiji Ishimori to win his first IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship when he pinned Bandito. So, Ishimori will get his opportunity at Wrestling Dontaku in the main event to regain the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. And on that same night, after the Gorillas of Destiny became the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, Yano came out and he stole the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team title. This is a blind master thief stroke again. And they will have their opportunity at the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles at Wrestling Hinokuni. Next, I think it's next Saturday or next Sunday. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this matchup has got implications off the yin yang for Hinokuni and Wrestling Dontaku Night 1. So, coming from me in this six-man tag team battle with momentum at stake, I'm going to go with the team of Yano, Makabe, and Dragon Lee to defeat Taiji Ishimori and the Gorillas of Destiny by any means. And now the next matchup, it is a one-on-one singles match on one side. He is the newest member of Chaos, and he's looking to get his first big win in 2019. He is Mad Mikey Nichols. And his opponent is also representing the cutthroat era of Bullet Club. And he is Professional Wrestling's and Bullet Club's true crown jewel, Chase Owens. Now, this is a big matchup for Mikey Nichols. I think this is his first big real test in 2019 in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yes, he had a good showing in the New Japan Cup this year, but let's see you go up against somebody who is just his same size, and he can definitely give him a run for his money. But Mikey Nichols is his biggest match, and for me, and this is just in my opinion, I think Mikey Nichols is the mole inside Chaos. Because if you saw the matchup in the finals of the New Japan Cup with Chase Owens and Juice Robinson, Fale left when Mikey Nichols came out. Fale don't walk away from nobody. Why did he walk away from Mad Mikey Nichols? Something's up, but I could be wrong. The other years that you have Chase Owens coming off that heartbreaking loss in the New Japan Cup final when he challenged for the IWGP US title. He did everything he could to win the United States title, but he fell short. But now this time, Chase Owens has got to rebound and bounce back. That was Chase Owens' biggest win of 2019 when he beat Juice in the first round of the New Japan Cup. Now let's see him get even more wins and quite possibly make it to this year's G1 or Best of Super Juniors. So coming from me in this one-on-one grudge match between Chaos and Bullet Club, I'm going to go with Mad Mikey Nichols to defeat Chase Owens by any means. And now the next matchup, it is a tag team battle with Wrestling Hinokuni implications. On one side, he is 1/3 of the Never Openweight 6-man tag team champions, and he was the 69th IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, and he is indeed the Funky Weapon, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Ryusuke Taguchi, and his partner is the former 4-time Never Openweight champion. He is representing Chaos, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is the Fierce Warrior Hiroki Goto, and their opponents, all representing the cutthroat era of Bullet Club. Consisting of the younger brother of the Gorillas of Destiny, he is Leo Tonga, and his partner is the former, and I hate even saying it now, the former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the leader of Bullet Club, and he's looking to get back on track after losing the belt at G1 Supercard. He'll be accompanied by his man Gato, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. Even though he's not the champ, you all gotta start breathing with the... He is Switchblade Jay White. Now, this matchup has Wrestling Hinukuni implications because in the main event at Wrestling Hinukuni, Hiroki Goto will be facing off against Switchblade Jay White. Now, coming from me, I don't know why Switchblade Jay White has to face Hiroki Goto. For me, he is the true #1 contender. And yet, we have somebody else challenging for that belt at Wrestling Dontaku in Fukuoka in Night 2. And I'll get to that in a couple minutes. But the fact is, Switchblade was a great IWGP Heavyweight Champion, but New Japan Pro Wrestling just gave it right back to that certain Rainmaker, and I don't understand it. He bred new life into that title. Other than going backwards, they were going forwards for the first time, and then the fact is having him lose in the main event at Madison Square Garden and being having the distinction of being the second champion to not successfully defend his title just sickens the hell out of me. And I'm just so disappointed that New Japan went in that direction to screw the Switchblade out of his title. And for me, he is the true #1 contender, whatever anybody says. So, coming from me in this matchup in this tag team battle for Wrestling Hinukuni implications, I'm going to go with the team of Ryusuke Taguchi and Hiroki Goto to defeat the team of Leo Tonga and Switchblade Jay White by any means. And now the next matchup. It is a 10-man tag team battle with Wrestling Dontaku Night 2 implications. On one side, they are all representing Chaos, consisting of Chaos's headhunter Yoshihashi, the man who is looking to continue his reign over King of Darkness Evil at Wrestling Dontaku, the Stone Pitbull Tomohiro Ishii, the reigning 3-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions Roppongi 3K, and the leader of Chaos, and I hate even saying this now, he is the 69th and reigning 5-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion, and if you know his music, you know the rest. He is Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. And their opponents, all representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, consisting of the Dragon Shingo Takagi, Njpw, King of Darkness Evil, the leader of LIJ, Tetsuya Naito, and the #1 contender, self-proclaimed #1 contender for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Wrestling Dontaku Night 2. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Cold Skull Sanada. Now, my problem with this matchup is that Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada is the IWGP champion. Why? Why are you giving him back the belt? I would have been better off him winning it later. But why did he have to win it in the main event of G1 Supercard and end Switchblade's title reign before it even started? And that's what sickens the hell out of me. And the fact is that people were so happy he won the belt. Don't people realize he holds the belt? He won't lose it until Wrestle Kingdom 14? Like, I don't understand why people are not understanding this. Yes, Okada is one of the greats, but he didn't need to win the belt back this fast. This was ridiculous, and I am not happy about it. And this matchup has got Wrestling Dontaku implications because Okada will be defending the IWGP Heavyweight title for the first time against Sanada, and Ishii will be facing off against Evil to continue his dominance against the King of Darkness. And then on your side, you have the LIJ team, Shingo and Bushi, looking to get back into the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title reign. Evil coming off. Evil's looking to finally end his losing streak against Ishii. Naito's coming off his loss against Kota Ibushi at Madison Square Garden. And the fact is, how is Sanada the #1 contender? I'm sorry. Yes, he had a great run in the New Japan Cup this year. But how many times has Sanada beaten Okada? Maybe once? Maybe not even ever. And the fact that he's the #1 contender over Switchblade Jay White is a crime. There is a conspiracy, folks, that Switchblade Jay White is the true #1 contender, and they just gave it to Sanada just because. So coming from me in this 10-man tag team battle with implications for Wrestling Dontaku Night 2 in Fukuoka, I'm going to go with the LIJ squad of Shingo, Bushi, Evil, Naito, and Sanada to defeat the Chaos squad of Yoshihashi, Ishii, Roppongi 3K, and Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada by any means. And now the next matchup. It is for the IWGP United States Championship. Starting off with the challenger. He is representing the cutthroat era of and he is a former IWGP Intercontinental Champion. He's looking to become the next IWGP United States Champion. And it's time to all stand up and stand at attention for the Rogue General. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Bad Luck Fale, and Fale is challenging the 5th reigning and defending IWGP United States Champion. He is the leader of Lifeblood, and he's one of my favorites in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he's looking to continue his run as the United States Champion. The first ever 2-time IWGP US Champion. If you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is the flamboyant one, Juice Robinson. Now, this is going to be a very interesting matchup. Now, starting off with Bad Luck Fale first. This is his first shot at a singles title that's not the IWGP Heavyweight title in a while. He was the former IWGP Intercontinental Champion during the Devitt and Styles years of Bullet Club. But this is his first shot to become only the 2nd New Zealand United States Champion. The first being Switchblade Jay White. But I think Fale's got a big chip on his shoulder, being the Rogue General, and if you ain't standing at attention for him, you're gonna pay for it, and you're gonna be taking a bad luck fall. But I think Fale has a great chance of winning this belt, and this is quite possibly Juice's first real test. Then on the other side, you have Juice Robinson coming off his tour coming off his matchup at G1 Supercard in that street fight against Bully Ray, Silas Young, and Shane Taylor. And this is his first title. I think it's his 3rd or 4th title defense since winning the belt at Wrestle Kingdom. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think Juice Robinson's reign has been kind of weak. And for me, out of all the champions in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Juice Robinson has got to be the weakest champion in New Japan Pro Wrestling right now. I hate even saying that because his title defenses have been so stale. They're not interesting. And he's finally getting a real opponent in Bad Luck Fale. And the biggest question in Juice Robinson's mind is, can you hit Pulp Friction on Bad Luck Fale? Yes, you can use the left hand of God. You can use every type of move, but you're going against a guy who's bigger and stronger than you, Juice. So he's looking to continue his run as the first ever 2-time IWGP US champion by getting a successful defense here. So coming from me in this matchup for the IWGP United States Championship. Ooh, man, a chance to bring even more gold back to Bullet Club. There's a huge opportunity for that. But coming from me, as much as I would love to see Bad Luck Fale win, which I wouldn't mind taking the L for it, I'm going to take Juice Robinson to retain the IWGP United States title by any means and defeat Bad Luck Fale. And now the main event. It is for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship in a New Japan Cup rematch. Starting off with the challenger. He is representing Suzuki-gun Ichiban, and he is the reigning 3-time Rev Pro British Heavyweight Champion. He's looking to become the next IWGP Intercontinental Champion. He'll be accompanied by his hype man Taka Michinoku, and if you know who it is, you know how he says it. He is Submission and Pro Wrestling Master. He is Zsj, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Zack Sabre Jr. And Zsj is challenging the 21st and reigning and defending IWGP Intercontinental Champion. He is forever and always will be one half of the Golden Elite and one half of the Golden Lovers. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Golden Star Ibushi Kota. Now, this is the 5th one-on-one meeting between Zack Sabre Jr. and Kota Ibushi. The series is tied 2-2. So whoever wins this matchup will break the tie and be the IWGP Intercontinental Champion. Now, Ibushi's last victory over Zack Sabre Jr., you got to go all the way back to last year's G1 Climax. And Zack Sabre Jr.'s last victory over Ibushi was this year's New Japan Cup second round match. So this is definitely a huge match. Now, starting off with Zack Sabre Jr. first, he's coming off his successful title defense at G1 Supercard, tapping out Hiroshi Tanahashi once again, and he's looking to add even more gold to his waist. And I think this is either his second or his third shot at the IWGP Intercontinental title since he's been in New Japan, and with his submission style, he can definitely make anybody just tap out. And he's looking to make Ibushi another victim to that. Then on the other side, you have Kota Ibushi coming off winning his first Intercontinental title over Tetsuya Naito at G1 Supercard. A lot of people would not agree with that decision because a lot of people want him to win the G1. And again, that's a lot of people's opinions, and they're entitled to it. But Ibushi's the Intercontinental Champion, no doubt. And this is his first title defense. Now, every time I hear Ibushi first title defense, I worry. Because we all remember his never openweight title reign, which was really non-existent because his first title reign ended like that. Now, this is his first title reign as the Intercontinental Champion, and I am very worried that this could go wrong once again for the Golden Star. But a lot of people would think if he loses the belt here, he has a chance to win the G1 this year. And a lot of people are picking him to win the G1 if he didn't win the IC title. But he's the IC champ. And a lot of people are not thinking there's not going to be any chance a IC champion is going to win the G1 this year. So a lot of people are really hoping he loses so he'll be ready for the G1 and quite possibly win. And a lot of people are hoping he wins so he can elevate the Intercontinental title to heights of Shinsuke Nakamura and Hiroshi Tanahashi. And Ibushi can definitely do that. So, coming from me in the main event for the IWGP Intercontinental title, these two never disappoint. I swear, these two never disappoint one-on-one. I mean, their matches in the Cruiserweight Classic when they were in it and coming into New Japan Pro Wrestling, these two always have a killer banger match. And I have no doubt this is going to be another banger. So, coming from me, I am taking Ibushi Kota to retain the IWGP Intercontinental title by any means and defeat Zack Sabre Jr. in a banger. And those are my Sengoku Lord and Nagoya 2019 predictions. Now, I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below, who do you have winning all these matchups? Who do you have winning the IC title between Zack Sabre Jr. and Ibushi Kota? Who do you have winning the US title between Bad Luck Fale and Juice Robinson? And who do you have winning all the other matches? Let's comment below your picks and let's have a conversation. Of course, I'm always on to see your comments. Like them, and of course reply right back to me, because comments are absolutely always welcome on the channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Now, before you guys go, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance, and I will see you guys hopefully this week for even more big videos. Later days, guys, and peace.